The caddies who guide you through your journey around the old course are also part of that flavor as well. Rich Lerner introduces you to one of them in his Stories from St. Andrews.
Americans will play if it's 10 below zero over here. It's the old course, right?
They've come too far not to play.
You hoping for some low handicappers today?
They don't come here.
Caddy Jimmy Reid tells it like it is when describing a golfer's predicament.
Well, where the hell are you going now? Or, you know.
Give me a few others.
Well, for Christ's sake, sir, that's nowhere I showed you.
Or his 4 children.
One's a youth leader, one works in a laundrette, one does nothing, and the other one's pregnant.
Jimmy's not really as hard, though, as Scottish weather. He and his wife have been foster parents to over 80 children.
No one wants these kids. No one wants anything to do with them.
So, father and caddy. Jimmy points them in the right direction. For 35 years, since he was 15, Jimmy's made the trek to the old course. One of about 130 caddies looping every day, $100 a bag with 10 going back to the house, 6 days a week with 2 bags, and 3 days a week, they'll go 36. Mostly high handicappers, mostly Americans, mostly with no idea what they've gotten into with the old course.
No one's ever seen anything like this. You could be on the green with a bunker between you and the hole, and thinking, what the hell am I going to do here? And you're going to putt round it, sir.
Naturally, golfers who are playing the old course for the very first time will look to their caddies for direction because in links golf, it's not always obvious where to aim. And on the odd chance that they should stray and find themselves, oh, say, I don't know, here in the road hole bunker, flailing away, well, then again, they look to their caddies for the brutally honest assessment of the situation at hand. Really, no one's spared, not even a former vice president. Jimmy once caddied for Dan Quayle.
Pretty good golfer, Dan Quayle.
Yes, not as good as he thinks he is, so, but he's a good golfer.
And Jimmy did caddy in one Open Championship for,
Can't even remember his name, a guy from Denmark. It was in 1978.
I'm guessing he didn't make the cut.
You're guessing correct.
Since then, Jimmy's gone Jimmy Kimmel on Amateurs Only.
Someone's standing on a tee and they'll hit the ball in the bush and they'll turn to you and say, is that okay? Does it look okay, sir? Another one.
It takes compassion to be a good caddy, so if someone, say, whiffs altogether, Jimmy strikes the right sympathetic chord by saying,
look at the ball, sir, hit it.
And putting's a whole other story because the old course greens are massive and tricky, so if a player stroked one way offline, Jimmy feels compelled to bark,
where the hell are you going?
Good question, which begs another. Why does Jimmy Reid do it? Chase after all these starry-eyed 95 shooters day after day?
Can't get away from it once it gets a grip of you. You're here forever. This golf course will teach you for a lifetime.
Lessons learned, one above all, and it centers around the one phrase Jimmy hears more than any other. I've got this shot.
You've heard that a few times?
Oh yes, many thousands of times. And it usually ends in disaster.